Dina, tell us about. Do you remember Poland at all? את זוכרת משהו מפולנים? No, אני לא זוכר את זה.
I think I was 2 years old.
That's what I thought, too young, yeah.
No.
זה מגיל 10 עד 100.
I remember very little.
Get to work. He told
And I
the story
remember
about being 10 years old and standing on a box
the trip
and having to
on the
scoop
train.
the ice cream.
מוצאי שבת בפרט, היה ילדים, עשרות.
And I remember when we disembarked in Egypt and the train ride from Egypt to Palestine. All these are memories of Faith. But she was
Too young.
she was only 2 years old. I was 5.
What are some of the things you remember? The first things from growing up in Rishon with your parents.
How you,
What do I think?
What are
עזוב גם כן, אבל
The area what I think is the kindergarten. That's what I
כל
remember.
הילדים.
What was it like? What was it like? I mean, did you?
I remember.
ככה היה פעם.
את זוכרת את המאפייה במדליה?
לידה.
I remember only one thing that our father used to go for shopping to Tel Aviv from time to time. Yeah. So I remember once he brought me a present. What was the present? You know these acrobats that you push and they jump. He brought me
A toy, he bought you a toy.
this. I remember.
What she doesn't remember is she would wake up, my mother and father both worked in a bakery all night to bake rolls and bread and so on. And there was no parent in the house. We were both asleep they rented a house not far from the bakery.
In the front of the yard. The back was the bakery and the front was the house.
And it wasn't the front, it was קצת, זה לא רחוק מהמאפייה, אבל זה היה שלושה בבתים. And so she would wake up many times at night, she was sick or something, she's crying, and crying, and crying. And I couldn't sleep, so I knew the only thing I could do is take her to the bakery, so I had to dress her. And so I would put, of course, the wrong shoe on the wrong foot, and I put the sleeves backward or whatever. I finally got her dressed, and I couldn't carry her, so I had to hold her and lead her down the stairs and so on. She was only 3 years old, and we finally got to the bakery. So my parents would take some shmates and they would create a bed next to the big oven. We had this big wooden oven that my father used for baking the bread. So in the corner there, where it was nice and warm, they created a bed on the floor with these shmates.
I don't remember.
And they put her down and they put me down. And we ended up the night sleeping in the bakery. She doesn't remember that.
No.
אם זה היה בחורף, היה לה חם.
And he was older than me, less than 3 years.
Yeah.
He was also.
So I had the responsibility
Zach.
of taking care of her while both of my parents were working in the business.
Yeah.
Dina, what other memories do you have of the bakery, of the business?
Nothing.
You know, tell. I missed a little bit of the story about the ice cream actually, because it wasn't on the whole time.
Oh.
So tell that again.
Nothing? You have nothing about
No, but about working on Shabbat. When you worked in the.
Oh, we used to. There was time that the restaurant had to be closed, but in the back door people came to eat.
Because of Shabbat? Or
At the
because
end of
work?
Shabbat,
Oh.
children used to get like a penny or something to buy ice cream. It was a big thing to buy an ice cream. So a lot of children used to wait for the ice cream, and they put me on a box so I can reach the ice cream and serve them.
She was too short to be able to reach the bottom of the
And
bag.
he has to stand by the gazoz, the soda,
The seltzer water.
and seltzer water with syrup.
No, but
sweet.
they gave me jobs like to mix. One of my jobs was to mix. The way they would make the seltzer water, there was a faucet. I had to open it up and fill it up about halfway
Oh yeah.
of
And to mix it with the
two-thirds of the
gas.
way with water.
Gas.
And to watch the level to make sure that it doesn't fill up. And then after that, the next job was, there was a crank that you turn when my father would inject the CO2 into the water to be mixed. And so one had to crank the thing.
היה צריך מנואלה כזו.
Yeah.
את הגז.
So this was, at that time I think I must have been maybe 8, 9 years old.
No, more.
10?
כן.
More. If I could work, so you were more.
Okay.
I was about 10 years, 11 years.
So I
something like
was,
this.
of course, I was 4 years older.
Yeah.
So I'm 13. Okay. So when I was 13 years old, one of my jobs was to crank this big thing, and it was not an easy thing to crank it because it took a lot of force. Anyway, and you had to do it for 30 minutes to turn that wheel to finally stop the process to get a good mix.
But there were cartridges.
Huh?
Yeah, no,
Well, this was
It was a
building the
hand.
pressure by cranking.
Right.
It's to create.
Can you imagine today the people are complaining?
Yeah.
And another
That's the
thing
end.
This
When-
is the head.
Today we are
The pen.
complaining.
is
It's hard.
another job I had later is my father. Every Shabbat, there were many
Ice,
Shabbats
ice.
where we were short of ice.
Yeah.
And one of my jobs was to go and bring ice to
A block of ice
a
from the
block.
factory.
It was a huge chunk of thing like this much square, and I had to put it on the back of the bicycle, of my bicycle, and ride that bicycle with this huge block of ice,
זה היה בשביל הסודה.
בשביל הסודה, yeah.
היו
To-
Because
שמים את זה
we had a
בצינורות.
refrigerator.
and,
זה היה מקרר.
and one time when the ice factory in Rishon was broken, Weinberg,
Yeah.
Weinberg.
my father sent me all the way to Yazoo to bring a block of ice from Yazoo על האופניים שלי. זאת אומרת, הבורי, אופני בורי, אופני בלון. So by the time I got back from this mission, the block was half the weight that I got it at the ice factory. Remember, I have to remember it was in the middle of the summer, it was hot, and I had to ride halfway to Tel Aviv to bring a block of ice.
On your bike.
These are examples of the duties that I had with my parents' business.
אחר כך ההגנה, פיצצה איזה...
Well, as I was more involved in the Haganah, I went on coursing and things like that, so I was less and less involved.
וזה ישב על
And of course,
הכביש.
Dina felt very imposed because she had to do the work for me and for herself. She was the principal worker in the cafe.
Whatever they needed. Not everything. They had helpers.
And she resented it, I'm sure.
Yeah, they had helpers.
What other jobs did you do besides the ice cream? As-
I don't remember that I made any dishes. Even in the house, they used to to send the girl that work in the restaurant. She used to go, Tzipora. She used to come to the house to clean the house. I didn't have to clean the house. They were good parents. We didn't.
Oh, they were loving parents,
We didn't
They were-
overworked.
Yeah, but they worked so hard.
Yes, of course.
So long, such long hours.
until
And they were
46.
sick many times from it.
7 days, especially Ima, 7 days a week.
Even just cooking.
The only day was
Every-
closed is Yom Kippur.
I remember her complaining that her feet went
No,
flat
Pesach
from
גם כן.
standing so much.
סדר.
בסדר, אבל היה פתוח. I think she also made developed.
סגור בערב הסדר.
בערב הסדר.
And who were the people who came through the restaurant and through the?
Rishon was a small, they call it Moshava, a small community of 9,000 people. So they knew the Goldstein's restaurant, and there was another one,
Simansky.
Simansky, yeah.
How did
They were
you
only-
and the
Two
Samanskis
cafes.
get along?
There were,
How did you and the Samanskis get along?
It
Were you
was
friends? Okay.
polite relationship. No, they both respected each other. There were no hatred or anything.
No major
שימנסקי היה, אנחנו היינו באים
You
לתל
see,
אביב.
he was a
Well, that's a
German.
Kachkala.
He was a German, so he get the clientels of certain German
The
people.
Yekes.
The Yekes. The immigrants from Germany went to Simansky, and the immigrants from Poland came
Poland, the Mizrahi, a lot of Mizrahi
and
people.
also the Oriental Jews, the
Oriental
favorite
Jews.
hour.
אני אגיד לך, שם היינו באים לאכול קצ'קלה, ועם בירה מתל אביב. אז שימנסקי,
אתה זוכר
ההורים
את
שלי,
הקפה שלנו בראשון?
לא, זוכרת שסימנסקי.
הדוד שלך, לקח את זה. אבל
הדוד?
שימנסקי היינו באים, הייתם שכנים, מאחורנית. היינו יושבים שם בגינה, בחוץ עם ההורים שלי,
Yeah.
והאחים שלי, והיינו אוכלים קצ'קלה. אתה יודע מה זה קצ'קלה?
Oh.
Duck.
You know, my
Is it
mother would get sick many times
Barbaz?
from
No, what
the
is
working.
זה היה בתנור ככה,
How do you say that?
הרבה שומן.
היא כל
Barbaz?
שנה נסעה להפרעה.
Barbaz?
כל שנה היא נסעה
Kachka.
בבית
מתל אביב היינו באים.
ברווז?
ברווז, כן, ברווז. ברווזים, כן.
מתעלפת.
אז אני הייתי צריך לרוץ לווייסבר.
כן. והיה כוסות כאלה של בירה.
לקרוא לו. I had to run all the
שותים,
way.
הולכים לעשות פיפי, מכניסים חדש.
רצתי כל הדרך.
זה היה עושה
לווייסבר.
ניקיון טוב. זה בבית אי אפשר היה לעשות,
והוא לא-
זה היה תנורים בבית.
אני לא יודע אם היה לו אוטו.
ברווז,
אבל,
חצי.
אני חושב שהוא, איך הוא
תופסים
הגיע?
את
אני לא
הפולקנה.
יודע.
חמור.
אני לא חושב שהיה לו אוטו. לא, הוא.
טעם פעם ברווז?
אבל זה-
בתנור.
זה היחיד.
Yeah, no, he's
זה שמן.
זה חיים אחרים.
Yeah,
אני
in
אומרת,
then
אז
it's
מי
got a
שם
lot
לב?
of fat. It's
זה
got a
מאוד
big,
שמן.
thick layer of fat
Yeah.
around the
כל
duck.
יום
She eats duck.
אני
I need some
מחמם
pudding.
את הג'וז מים,
I've tried
עם
it.
העצים.
זה
קודם
היה
כל,
בית
The
חדש.
duck
זה
from
הבית.
the house.
אבל ישבתי איזה שעה.
It's
אפשר לשיר שיר לדתה.
It's got a very thick layer.
היו זמנים,
הייתי צריך...
אז במשלט ישבנו.
גדוד אחד היה
הגנה.
צריך שכל...
היו ימים, חלמנו ואהבנו. היו ימים,
לא, לא היה
סרטטים,
כשאתי...
אולי בזכות
זהו.
אותם
לא, אף אחד
זמנים.
לא חימם. האבא ואמא היו עסוקים.